time when we got Borderlands in, and it's here finally. And I've been waiting for this for a long time, because if you've been following this channel for a long time, you know, we probably played Borderlands more than we played Fallout at this point. And that's saying a lot, because there's a lot of Fallout on this channel, but Borderlands and this channel go back all the way to what? When did Borderlands 1 come out? I mean, that game has been around for a while, so it's got some heritage, it's got some vintage, it's got some, it's got, I don't know, it's got some stuff to it, huh? So we're gonna do it.
Hey! What up, y'all? Pretty crazy to think that the time has come already for Borderlands 4. Damn! The time to be alive. You know what's cool is when video game developers announce a game and then the game comes out 2 or 3 months later. That is sick. More game developers should take note of that, honestly. Pretty sure that's what they did with Borderlands 3 too. They announced Borderlands 3 and then within a couple months we were playing it. That's the way to go about it, honestly. Demon M, what's up? Demon. One of those. He's impressed with the impression. Sick. Hey! He wanted to let... No, turn that off. The person in chat is... Yeah, alright, thanks. Don't worry about it. We relayed the message. Appreciate that. Yeah, it helps when you put the image on screen, because then it really makes the connection between the visuals and the auditory. Right? So, anyway, y'all, this is a sick time to be alive right now. Actually, what year is this? September, we get Borderlands, a new Borderlands game. And then next month, we're getting a new Battlefield game. What year is this right now? Actually, that's a really good question. It's a strange time to be alive. Really strange time to be alive, but really stoked about this. Starting up a Vex character, which is a siren. Every single Borderlands from the day Borderlands 1 came out, I started as a siren. Borderlands 2 started as a siren. Borderlands 3, you guessed it, started as a soldier. Just kidding. Started as a siren. So in this game, we're also going to start as a siren. It looks sick so far. Just by watching a couple other streams earlier, it seems like the legendary drop rate is finally fixed. Jolt's dude was saying on his stream that he thinks it might be about a 4 or 5% drop chance for legendaries, which is a little bit higher than Borderlands 2, but that's fine. Just as long as it's nowhere near what it was in 3. If it's like the drop rate in 2 or a little bit more, that's cool. But yeah, man, it looks really promising so far. A lot of people are also saying that early game is really challenging. The only downsides that I've heard so far are that there seems to be barely any in-game content right now at the moment. They are planning in-game content, but as of right this second, there's not really much, apparently. But, I mean, that's whatever. It is what it is. So, go ahead and get this loaded up. What do you feel about Tiny Tina Wonderlands? Never should have existed. Please go away. Please never exist again. Please don't ever do that ever again. Now, granted, okay, in their defense, they might have they might have done Tiny Tina Wonderlands because of how well reviewed and how highly regarded the Tiny Tina DLC was. Right, the Tiny Tina DLC for Borderlands 2 was by far the best DLC in any Borderlands game. And it's probably going to be the best one, even considering the Borderlands 4 DLC that we don't even know anything about. It's going to be hard for them to top that. But on top of that, that's probably the best DLC in any first-person shooter ever. Top 5, top 10. So it makes sense that they would want to make a game based around that DLC because of how highly praised it was. But they really dropped the ball on that. The good news is it's very obvious at this point that they've learned from their mistakes from Wonderlands. They've learned from their mistakes from 3, and they're fixing it. So that's good news. All right, let's get this loaded up. We're starting to get splash screens now. Yeah, you know. You already know. Yeah, Wonderlands just... They had the right idea, and they were trying to piggyback off of the success of that DLC, but it just... No. And one of the things that ended that game, or kept people from coming back to, was the fact that there was barely any in-game content. So... Are we compiling shaders? Really? 2%? All right, Unreal Engine 5, don't do it. Don't do it to us. That's fine if you need to do that on the front end. Do this whole thing right here. But don't do it to us. Don't pull an Oblivion remaster at launch. Oblivion remaster at launch, if you guys don't remember or don't know, was a nightmare. Especially if you had an older generation card that did not have RTX. Ouch. RIP. Huge Borderlands enjoyer. Same. Did you play them all the way from... Did you start playing at 1? I started playing in 1 on PS3. Had 3 or 4 characters. And then switched to PC. And then had another 3 or 4 characters. And then, yeah, pre-ordered 2 and played it from launch. Put a few hundred hours in it. Pre-ordered 3. Same thing, put a few hundred hours in it. So, yeah, man, Borderlands is phenomenal. Even considering the mistakes they made with 3. 3 is still awesome to play just because, well, not anymore, but at the time it was the visual overhaul, the overall next gen overhaul visually that we got from Borderlands 2 to Borderlands 3. Was enough to make Borderlands 3 repeatable, at least for me, even considering the story and all that other stuff. Menu text scaling. Color preset. Default. Master volume. Music volume. The music volume on Jolts' game, his live stream was really loud. So we're going to try 80% first. See how that sounds. We want to hear definitely want to hear the music for sure. Definitely want to hear the music. Sensor gore off. Heck no, dude. You can have the compass and the radar at the same time. Whatever. So the above image looks clear and have distinct details. Whatever. Let's leave it at 50 for now. That's fine. Photosensitive warning. Okay. Huh. Well, we are in the menu. I have not touched this at all. This is the first time touched any of this. So we have to go in here and we have to change some stuff. FOV. Oh, that's going all the way up. All right, audio, we already did that. Visuals, advanced. Graphic preset, very high. This we're just gonna leave this on what it is right now, for now, and see what the FPS is. Might adjust it later on. Look sensitivity, we're gonna have to adjust. Mouse aids snap to target. We don't want any auto aim. Get it out of here. Cursor speed, we also might have to... Cursor friction. This might be mouse acceleration. We might have to adjust that too if the mouse acceleration is bad. All right, controls, we're going to have to figure that out once we actually get into the game. I bought Borderlands when the day it came out. It's 21 or something. Yeah, man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, because that game was sick, and it's crazy to think that it came out that long ago. It's pretty nuts. This is an interesting way to do input and output audio devices. Huh. Accessibility. Here I did a... All right. So for now, we're just going to do that. Cool. Session settings. Difficulty. Hard. Friends only. Invite only. Personal car. What does this mean? Change whether you want to allow players from other platforms. This is a per player preference. That's cool. All right, we do have a shift key that we can get a golden key, but should we use that right from the beginning or should we wait? We'll go ahead and do new game. Elemental infinities matter more. We take more damage, but we get 10% more cash, more loot. Obviously, we're going to do hard. Why would you do the other ones?
So, you want to hear a story, huh? Yeah, old Marcus still has a few tales to tell. And this one, this is the start of something new. A spark that just might leave the galaxies themselves ablaze. It all started here. The planet Kairos. Heard of it? Of course not, and for good reason. For thousands of years, it was a place of legend, hidden from the outside universe. The only way you found it was by accident or chance. And if you did, well, you weren't ever going to leave. For Kairos was a prison, ruled by a tyrant made immortal by alien technology. They called him the Timekeeper, and his order was nothing less than absolute. What was the secret, you ask, that justified keeping an entire planet in chains? A vault. At the center of his seat of power. Whispers told of unknowable treasures locked away inside. Perhaps even the source of his immortality. But where there are vaults, you will always find vault hunters. Fearsome warriors, driven by dreams of glory, wealth, knowledge, and power. The Timekeeper's order was perfect. It was supposed to last forever. But Vault Hunters, they have a way of screwing up your plans. This new story? Well, it begins 6 years after Mayhem first came to Kairos. 6 years after the sky turned to fire.
So it takes place 6 years after Borderlands 3. This looks like TK Baja from Borderlands 1. This looks kind of like that same setup. Dude sitting on the chair in front of his house, right? That was cool. Dang. That was cool. Amon is so huge. Hey, dude is massive. Huh. That was pretty cool. Pretty stoked. All right. Nice. Obviously, we're picking Vex. So this is them trapped on the ship, it looks like. Or this, I don't know, this might just be some other kind of background screen. Driven by eternal need for knowledge, Harlow invents the impossible and usually is a blah, blah, blah. Affinities, cryo and radiation. Kinetic, all. So kinetic is just pretty much the non-elemental damage. Seems like, right? Street origin street rat from Cretia? Growing up alone in the acid of the sixth galaxy, she wished she could be anyone else. Now that her siren powers have awakened, she never has to be alone. Vex is attuned to the elemental type of her current gun, converting all action skill and melee damage into that type. So this is passive ability, right? Phase familiar, incarnate, dead ringer, nothing. Siren. 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 This is this idiot.
Everyone get a warm welcome like this?
The timekeeper thinks you could be of use. Me? Well, I'd rather kill you.
Feelings mutual, man. Want to step outside? Settle this by street rules.
Tempting. But I do only as he commands.
Come
Ooh,
on.
y'all doing in there?
I'll come right back after I break your neck. Big guy'll never know.
That's where you're wrong. He's always watching. Time to bolt.
I'm gonna straight up kill you, man!
What use is a Vault Hunter? You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Ayus. The ones who gave it to me called me Timekeeper.
What if he's hiding a time machine in the vault or something? Maybe that's what it is.
Myriad galaxies, but here on Kairos, you exist in my universe. You will obey my will, and you'll serve the use I have for you.
Good luck with that.
Luck? We don't have that here either. Humans need a stronger hand than luck to keep them deterministic. Like any domesticated animal, they must be tagged, tracked, and when necessary, shoved back into place. This bolt is that guiding hand. My hand. On your neck forever.
Ouch.
There. The bolt is part of you now. You are no longer a Vault Hunter. I have a new use for you. And once that use is done, I can offer you a life in my order. Comfortable. Peaceful.
I'm not the peaceful end type.
Then you should have gone out guns blazing when you had the chance.
Oh. Dang, he's like, what is that?
Really hope I just blew up the right room. Echo, see anyone alive in there?
Right here.
Hell yeah. Echo, boot up their HUD so they can check for injuries. I'm RJ. I'm a Vault Hunter with the Crimson Resistance. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right. Oh my god. Yeah, that
Hey, you want to escape or what?
yeah, this sensitivity is oh, that mouse acceleration. Oh, yuck. Okay. No. Nope. That mouse acceleration is bad. All right, we're gonna have to put that down on 10. Let's just try 10 for now. Horizontal. 0.10, actually, not even 10, 0.10. Cursor friction, we're gonna set that to 0.
whole place is going into lockdown. Come on! So is my intel right? Are you a vault hunter too?
Yeah, name's Vex. Hey, not complaining, but why are you helping me?
The Crimson Resistance is gonna free this whole planet. I figured we could use all the vault.
All right, so there's two sensitivities, DPI settings. So it's this one, and then I can do this
Take
one.
him out!
With pleasure.
Alright, so this is the inventory menu. Equipment displays all your required loot, allowing you to compare, equip, organize items. Select items to learn more about their stats. Equipped gear. This section is where your weapons, shield mods, ordnance, and other equipment lock. Hover your cursor over here to show your Vault Hunter's ammo. This is where all ammo is displayed in the total. As you come with a here, alerting you to 5 more ammo. Restock at the closest vending machine. Press V to open rewards center, shift rewards, mission rewards, challenge rewards, downloadable content. Thank you for being a part of Shift, Hazard Pay, Gilded Glory Pack, Firehawk's Fury. Weapon paint job. Okay. Items added to backpack. The heck is that noise? Backpack. Oh, interesting. So some of this stuff is able to be picked up at... We won't be able to use this till level 50. Oh, interesting. Guns blazing. Mission logs display all the missions.
Hanged up?
Grab this rep kit. Should take the edge off.
Alright, so the sensitivity is a little too high or low. We'll do up to 20. 0.20. We'll try that. All right, that's pretty decent. Rep kits can heal you when your health is low. T to use your rep kit.
Come on. We gotta get to the next floor. The security room up there's our way out.
What were those things?
Oh, it's a quick heal option. All right.
The Timekeeper's robot army. Good riddance.
Gotta say, this is the fanciest prison I've ever been in.
They're called the
Order for a reason. They like things neat and under control. People, too. Everyone...
on Kairos ends up here. But the only welcome people get is the Timekeeper's domination.
Oh, yes. You know what the best part about this is? No charge time. Thank you so much for getting rid of charge time on weapons. Oh, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for also auto picking up items. That's sick. All right, so how do we move? How do we move weapons from slot to slot? So if we want to move this to 1, how do we do that? It doesn't really explicitly tell you how to do that. All right, the other thing is rep kit is going to auto heal. It's going to be an auto heal. Also, there's one where it's... Take as junk. We're going to move that to T.
There's the security room.
I love this song.
Check it out! Confiscated weapons chest!
See if there's anything fun in there. Damn it! Lockdown's got us hemmed in. Echo 4, get hacking.
Alright, so we've got... Okay, so these have worse DPS.
Got an idea that'll buy us some time. We're gonna crack this prison wide open. Vault Hunter, wanna do the honors?
What is that?
Prison break, baby! Nice one! Doors open, let's go!
I will remind any and all rampant prisoners that he is watching. There is no escape. No one leaves.
All right, yeah, mouse acceleration has got to go.
Won't get far, but they'll distract the order while we...
That has got to go. Is that going to be... Did they make us... Did they make it to where we can easily get rid of mouse acceleration in the menu? Or is that something we're going to have to go into and do... in the any files or something like that? Cursor friction helped, but mouse acceleration is still there. Why do games game companies really need to stop putting mouse acceleration stuff? Just please, just knock it off. Nobody ever wants that. Or at the very least, make it an option in the menu. You go to the menu and you mouse acceleration on or off. There you go. Just do that. But it's not in here. So the only thing that we had that was close to that was going to be cursor friction. But that's all the way at 0. So cursor speed. What is that?
Hell of a sight, huh? 6 years ago, that moon appeared from nowhere. The sky cracked open, shards fell like rain. Thought the world was ending. This kind of did. Timekeepers were in full time
Mode ever since.
You're so hot now! What did when you said the prisoners won't get far.
Just like us. Won't be long before time walks them right back into their cells. You just need the timekeeper looking their way and not yours until we can jam your bolt.
Jam that bolt.
We're almost out. Just fight through.
Oh, that's it's ally. Whoops.
This is it. We can exfil here. You're gonna need this.
Wait, hold on. We need this loot first. What are you talking about? What's this?
Good. Now.
What is that?
Follow my lead, all right?
Oh, it's a grapple thing. V to grapple towards.
We gotta slide down. Come on.
Looks like we got separated.
Was he? Were we supposed to go that way, or was he just saying, "Hey, screw you, dude, we're out"?
So, escape success.
I don't know. That was weird. All right. Let's see. Let's go in and let's turn on FPS meter for for Steam, just so we can get an idea of where we're at FPS wise.
Oh, are we clear?
Yeah, FPS is pretty bad.
The order's gonna have search parties combing through these woods. I stashed us a ride out though. Let's meet up ahead.
Getting 45, 47 FPS in this area. Which is pretty bad. The mini map, not having the actual terrain on the mini map is definitely a downgrade.
Might be a tight squeeze through there. You'll have to crouch.
RJ, if the timekeeper can take me over with the bolt, can't I just take it out? Get a sharp knife and a stick to bite on?
Oh, no. That thing is in there. Hitched.
W while jumping against a ledge to climb.
When people try to rip their bolt out, it turns them crazy. Or just straight up kills them.
So why bother running? It's just a matter of time.
Not with Echo 4 on our side. He's jamming my bolt. And if we can get you somewhere safe while the timekeeper's distracted, we'll jam yours too.
This pistol's pretty decent just because the projectiles fire a lot quicker, which is pretty helpful. What you doing up there, bud? Yeah, FPS is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Which kind of sucks, considering we have a 3090, but let's see, graphics preset. Run auto detect. Let's see. Oh, well, we need to turn off motion blur. 0. Wow. They actually turned off motion blur. That's pretty crazy. Okay, that's way worse. Oh my god. Yo. That is terrible. And this computer is screaming right now. Let's look at this. Where are we at on this? GPU temp is what, 51? GPU temp's pretty high. $41, $61. Yeah, CPU is going up to 60% right now, which is pretty crazy.
Still in one piece. Not that I expected anything less from a vault hunter. They're looking for us.
Keep a low profile. Come on, we gotta reach our getaway ride. So, have you ever opened a vault?
Not yet. Did you come here for the vault too?
No. I was born on Kairos. Crashed. When the moonfall chaos started, I took my chance and struck out on my own.
Training up ever since. I'll introduce you to the leader of the Christian resistance when we get off the site. I only joined recently, but it's exactly what this planet needs. A whole rebellion, fighting together for freedom from the Timekeeper.
Ah. Okay, so... aliasing upscale method. To DLSS. We'll try this. Let's switch to DLSS because we have an NVIDIA card, and we'll go to the badass graphics preset.
And I can't wait to rub it in his shiny face when we crack that vault.
Wow. Yeah, this is 30-something FPS. That's not good. We can put it on medium, and then switch to performance upscaling. Well, that at least lets us hit 60 FPS.
There. We'll go through that order.
Mouse acceleration has to go. Mouse acceleration is so bad. Oh, that's a thing you do. Okay.
Are you thirsty?
Huh. Gonna have to definitely set the that to a different hotkey for sure.
All right, it's just through here.
All right, let's go down here. Ultra performance. Let's try that. See what that does.
Damn. I mean, this door wasn't locked when I came through. Give me a sec.
Sooner than planned.
The lock is giving me some trouble. But I've got my best bot on.
This is claptrap.
Hey, I left a stash up on the ridge.
It's gonna be claptrap, isn't it?
How about you clean it out while I get this door open?
What is this? Bond 91, 44 DPS. Oh, okay, so that's the ordnance slot. Okay, this is for shields we don't have yet. Stim pack. Essentially, a stim pack. Of course, there's these ridiculous ones. Wow, this is oh my god. All right, probably just gonna leave that the way it is. Paint job. Ends. $88. $108. Interesting. All right.
There's nowhere to hide, Vault Hunter. He is always watching.
Yeah, controls are really weird. Definitely need to get rid of mouse acceleration. Is this the same pistol? Yeah, it's the same pistol.
You had a cozy little camp here, RJ.
I've been waiting a long time for the right Vault Hunter to arrive. Go ahead, raid the place.
The Timekeeper has gifted you the serenity of a boat.
All right, so this reflects projectiles. This increases movement speed.
RJ, I'm all shielded up.
Awesome. Almost got the door. Come on down.
Secondary fire consumes SMG ammo? What the heck? Weird. We should be able to just click this, hold it, and then drag it into this slot. Okay, what is this? This needs to go away. Field is act 50% to reflect, or we get movement speed. But this one has higher capacity, so we'll just go with that. Okay. Now we're cooking with grease.
Escape prisoners, you are well beyond the grace period for return to your cells, which was 0 seconds, by the way.
There we go. Let's get to our ride. Maybe we can even pick up some of the other prisoners. Oh, no. He...
He made me.
Whoa.
There was a time
The heck
when
was
it
this?
used a gentler touch with these wayward creatures. But now they serve a greater purpose. Now you see the true bars of your cage. You cannot break free.
What the hell?
Wow.
He killed them. He just... We have to get out of here. Now!
I thought thought he'd march them back to their cells. I never imagined he'd butcher them all. We need to get your bolt jammed as soon as possible. I hijacked an order gunship for us. It's just down this way.
All right, so we need a sell junk hotkey. Wait. Or do we not have things? Yeah, we do have things set as junk in our inventory. Yeah. That's weird. It's not letting us sell junk even though we have things pinged as junk. Wow, that looks terrible. Holy crap.
Getting out of here.
That looks so bad. Wow. That cutscene looked horrible. Wow. What? Lucky your first action skill. Action, okay. Have the echo menu, then navigate your skill. Nice. Where's he at?
Hey, can I get a hand up?
All part of my master plan. Ow! This is where I betray you. Seriously, can you imagine? Thanks. We gotta get out of here before the timekeeper. Yeah!
Too late.
What are you? Oh, crap.
I'm always watching. I wanted to see how useful my new Vault Hunter could be in action. Besides, it's more fun getting your hands dirty when they aren't your hands.
Echo! Transfer ownership!
What does that mean?
Oh, that sucked. RJ, you okay?
Oh.
RJ?
That's what he did. He swapped the...
What use is a Vault Hunter?
Interesting.
None at all.
No!
Damn. Roasted. Oh, this is a pretty cool loading screen. Loading screens look cool. I like how it's kind of, it's not an actual that sounds like Lilith. That sounds like Lilith.
Scoop it up, pop it down, a beach trash. Woo-hoo. Scoop it up, pop, pop, beach trash. Ooh, there's some over there. Beach trash. Get
So many artifacts.
beach trash.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa. Could it be my savior? My chosen hero sent from the starry beyond? I said, are you my chosen hero sent from the starry beyond? It's a simple question!
Leader of the Crimson Resistance.
Yes! Hello, beach trash. I am a CL4ATP steward bot, but
See you later.
call me Claptrap, last vestige of the Crimson Resistance. So, what's your whole deal?
I'm Vex, and my whole deal is that your friend RJ just helped me break out of prison. He told me to find you.
RJ, my #1 recruit! Most promising vault hunter I know. We'd be lost without him. Actually, where is he?
He didn't make it.
Huh. Bummer. Say, have I mentioned how promising you look? Welcome to the Crimson Resistance, new RJ. Oh gosh, there's so much to do. Let's go on a tour.
All right, we got grenades now, so let's swap this ordnance nice to that. We want quick kill to be Q. Action skill. We're gonna try action skill.
A couple shacks, a banner.
Gonna try something with that. The graphic settings are pretty all over the place. I mean, we can. It seems like DLSS is causing a lot of these cutscenes to just look like garbage. But the problem is,
I set up our
dude.
recruitment center on this beach because it's so nice, and not because I was stuck or scared. Not a ton of applicants lately, but I knew it was just a matter of time. So much time.
It would be nice to not have to run frame gen to get this game to work well.
Those are batteries.
Because it's just, yeah, in the cutscenes, man, it's just adding a lot of artifacting and graininess around the characters. But the problem is, if we don't put that on, I mean, right now we're only getting 45, 46 FPS.
Okay, well, I can definitely take care of your Ripper problem. So,
Really? I mean, really good job showing initiative, rookie! Come on, there, this way! We're headed to that old order broadcast tower. Thought I was gonna use it to send out a planet-wide recruitment message, but I couldn't get up the elevator without getting taken apart by rippers! Hey, look up there! Flying rippers!
The stars might!
Ha! Splatted again! Trying tweets! Clear out these rippers, rookie! Come and get us! It's the first time.
Oh, wait. We need to do... Invest it into skill nodes to gain passive benefits, progress down the tree toward caps down. On a phase clone minion shooting a Spectre or Reaper, phase clones using ever increasing amount of health per second and their damage type max. No. Phase familiar, no. Incarnate. Not interested in spawning animals or clones or anything like that. So for now, we're just gonna go incarnate. But it really depends on what these other action skills look like, honestly. So for here, rep kit cooldown. Nah. Maybe that'll be cool later on once we need more survivability. Splash damage. Double this effect when an action skill is active. We need to be careful too, because there were a couple of skills in Borderlands 3 that you could put on that either increased the area of splash damage or the damage of it, which was great, but the problem was some of them would also damage the player and cause you to die a lot. So trying to be a little cautious of things that increase splash damage, because if we take too much of that splash damage, we might go down, but who knows? I mean, if it works like that. Reload speed. Gun handling. Stack duration is 10 seconds. Critical hit damage and gun handling. That might be the one we want to try. Restore health. All right, so this is for the minions. Reload speed based on fullness of health. That's interesting. Increased gun damage. That's pretty sick. That's just gun damage across the board. Melee damage, maximum health capacity. All right, this is for phase familiar. Restore percentage of missing action skill cooldown duration. Bonus kinetic damage with guns while her action skill is active. Bonus. Action. The higher her health, the more action skill damage. Movement speed. We're going to do this one. We're going to try this one for now. This will still increase our damage with critical hits and gun handling, so that's pretty cool. switch between incendiary. The menus is definitely need some time to get used to this because this is all new. It would have been nice if they would have stuck with the Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 menus. That would have been but whatever. Compare to what is that? DPS Jacobs. Well, we are trying to aim for critical hits since we just buffed critical hit damage a little bit, so a Jacobs pistol would make sense. This one also ricochets projectiles in nearby targets.
That's all you got? I wasn't done with them. Wanna die?
Nice work, rookie. As always, murder is the best solution to any problem. This way to the elevator.
What were those guys doing?
Down here too. They've been trying to use the light guns to reach the top of the tower to escape, but mostly they've just been fighting against the wall. Hey, you're splat resistant, right? Maybe.
All right, so we can only throw so many. There's a cooldown on the projectiles that we can throw. Interesting. All right.
Good thing he's useful because he is definitely not cute. Marketable.
When you use Z, Echo will locate and ping nearby interesting locations to destruct a path towards your active objective.
I'm gonna stick over here by the tower. Ooh, all these dead guys had a ton of tracks on them.
Yeah, this is on the lowest graphics preset. And it's still giving us scene captures. Low reflex latency. NVIDIA reflex low latency? What? We'll try auto detect again. All right, so that's what it put us on. There's a lot of mobs. All right. We need to figure out first how to turn off mouse acceleration. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way to do that yet. Let's actually try to go into the game file and see. So here we're gonna go. Steam apps, common. Borderlands 4 engine binaries. Config. Oak game binaries. All right, so somebody recommended, what was it? Let's see. In a live stream, somebody recommended, let's see, Borderlands 4. Those with a 3000 series get the DLSS FSR. Let's use FSR frame gen plus DLSS upscaling. Oh my god. Is this what we're gonna have to do to make this game run nice? Dog. Turn off mouse acceleration. Hey, Siri. Turn off mouse acceleration on any game that ever releases again in the future, forever. Did that work? Listen what I say, oh. Ayo. Let's try that. Maybe that'll look better. That reload animation. Dog. Huh, that action skill is pretty interesting. Weird. All right, we don't want that. We don't want windowed, that's for sure. Limit frame rate off. Calibrate display, no. HUD area, no. All right, we're going to go down a graphics preset and then go from balance to performance. And that only gives us barely any extra FPS.
One more of those, please.
So now we got more critical hit damage per stack. Max stacks last 10 seconds, max of 3. All right, so our next... Oh, this is an AUG. Actually, I don't care about red kits. Gun and skill critical hits have a chance to apply bleed, causing kinetic status effect damage over time. And is considered... bleed might be pretty cool. Minions gain increased on just a kill skill also. Gun damage. Ah, okay. Probably just opt for gun damage for duration. Because that'll stack here with this critical hit stack. That might be a cool combo. Or Bloodletter. It applies dot damage. Attunement duration. Kill skills. Increase max stacks. Oh. So if we're going to go these two, critical hit stacks, gun damage stack, it makes sense to increase them here with that. Vex's gun damage gains critical hit chance against any part of enemies. So there's a chance that if you're... Based on what this says, this sounds like there's a chance to do a critical hit if you're aiming at a limb or torso or something. There's a chance that it turns it into a critical. And if that's the case, this is going to work really well with grave sights and grave power. Because if we can get our stacks all the way up, we're going to be doing a lot more critical hit damage. And then when that procs, it's going to be easier for us to get more of those crits. Phase explosion, Eldritch Brass, create hazards, dealing damage over... Okay, so dot damage. Now homing. Interesting. This one might be cool of these other two because this one actually is a homing, so they make it easier to hit enemies. Let's try to see if we can ask somebody that's live right now if they have figured out how to get rid of mouse acceleration. All right, let's see. Oh, whoops.
I'm not hiding, I'm taking cover!
All right, let's see if anybody in Jolts' chat. How to turn off mouse acceleration. See what they say.
You know I can see you, right?
Stuff from so far.
You were redundant.
Come on, I covered you.
What?
You're in the splash zone, baby! Yeah!
Oh, we gotta go across the... This is where the boss is. Ooh,
Maybe let's not do that again.
Nice! His chest should be right nearby.
all right, got another skill. First gonna put it into this. We'll max this one out and then probably go down to this next one. Getting status effect damage to nearby enemies over a time and gains overshield for each enemy affected. Killing an enemy, it's active, will grant a stack of energy vampire, increasing stat effect. Stacks are lost when it ends. Huh. Instead of causing a phase explosion, Vex launches a gust wave, dealing ordnance damage to energy and passes it through. Interesting.
Hey, you got the glide gun? Sick! There's a ridge nearby. Test it out!
Ever seen a body like this? It's what happened! Who's ready to get freaky?
Trying to figure out how to turn off mouse acceleration, but
Now you can get to that ridge across from Splash Zone Spot!
The gun's pretty interesting. So you can either single shot or charge.
Beautiful! Now you can glide in the air like a majestic dove, or a receipt you have to chase around in the parking lot. Head to that platform we saw those guys splat off of earlier. I'll guide you from there.
Can you loot this whole thing? What is this? Why is it green? Oh.
Or maybe I'm just having a nightmare and you're the hallucination.
Nice try. You can't fool me. I experience ego death for breakfast. Now that you have the glide pack, you can get across to the tower and send the elevator down for me on the double.
Oh, missed it. Okay, so we're gonna have to use glide to even get up there, it looks like.
It's locked down. Looks like I need clearance.
Jeez, do I need to do everything for you? Search around for a solution. Recruits these days.
Oh, maybe these dead order guys have something on them. I think it has spine on it.
Rip that dude's spine out and using it as the... Yeah, that works.
It's working! It's working! I ascend! Rookie, I could kiss you, but only if you were into it, and if I were in any way attracted to humans, and if I had a mouth. I have no mouth and I must kiss! Now, Rookie, we have a sacrosanct mission as Crimson Resistance. We must broadcast a message of hope to the people of Kairos! This place will make a great safe house, too. It's got a fast travel and everything. And open! Ow! Rookie! This door attacked me! Wrap it up! Okay, first thing, find the data pad with the security codes to claim this site as Safe House of the Crimson Resistance!
So we can get safe houses. are yours to capture. Find the key code, open the safe house. Interesting.
Good hunting, recruit. Now, use Echo 4 on that console to seize this tower for our great cause. Getting me off this damn planet! Rookie, you've done us proud today. But now, it's time for the real work of any successful rebellion. Marketing! We gotta get recruitment numbers up. We are all this planet's got. Now that, what's his name, died saving you.
RJ.
Yeah, RJ, that's what I said, clearly. I just wanted to make sure you remembered. The point is...
Oh, okay. So we can upgrade stuff now. All right, we'll just do that for now.
Hearts and minds if we want people to throw their bodies into the wood chipper of rebellion. The whole planet needs to hear my uplifting voice. I'll interface directly with this tower's transmitter and broadcast a message of inspiration. By pressing that button, you are going to shoot more electricity through me than a crypto server uses in a decade. Now, do it! Do it! For freedom! Hear me, Tyros! We are the Crimson Resistance! Liberators of Pandora! Saviors of the Six Galaxies! Destroyers of... Destroyer! Join us, Head, and fight back against the Order! Who is keeping specifically me stuck on this stupid planet? Trap out! Mission accomplished!
Whoa. You okay, dude?
Okay? That was pure voltage! Drinking straight from the hose, baby! Plug me back in! I can go!
Drinking straight from the hose.
You copy. This is Rush with the Outbounders. We heard your message and it couldn't have come at a better time. We are under assault from Order forces and need any kind of backup you can give. Come to our headquarters in the Fade Fields.
Ooh, our first takers! Sounds like a vicious battle for freedom you've got ahead of you, rookie!
Me? I thought you were a one-robot army.
Yeah! And the Order has way more robots! No way I'm getting in the middle of all that! Field promotion! I dub thee Acting Vice Admiral of the Crimson Resistance! In the blind! Good luck! Now go save those Outbounder guys! They seem like they're in a real dill pickle!
What we get? Oh, not a booster shield. Yuck. What? Echo log. What does this mean? So you send items to bank. 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 Okay, so we have to select it to go to the bank first, and then hold send items to bank, and it'll do it. Okay. Why can we not sell junk? All right, let's set it to low, and then we'll apply. Terminus range, Dominion, fade fields. Cool places to go to. Man, that. Where are we getting in here right now? 63, 66. 63, 66. All right, let's turn off DLSS. 49. 50. It's pretty wild to see a game run this crappy on a 3090. Huh. Well, it just released, so hopefully they'll be releasing some updates and patches for it to help improve optimization. Have not seen triple-digit FPS this whole stream yet. We just got to figure out the right FPS combination and